latest Angels news. We are excited to share with you some exciting updates and news from our company. Hello, my name is Sajatun Shafika. I want to deliver news about politics, criminals, and sport. The Prime Minister has announced the B40 group will be receive substantial allowance in current month. We will continue to Wafika to tell the politics of the issue in Malaysia.
Thank you at the studio. Review BSH single 2023 household married OKU and login date status money financial payment for this year. The price of goods and food will jump up to more than 10% in 2023 based on the projected inflation rate, which is expected to increase to 6 to 7%. Throughout this commit, we put the latest data on food supplies such as chicken, eggs, vegetables, and so on. At that time, there was indeed a shortage of chicken supply because our country had just recovered from the COVID-19 pandemic. The Ministry of Domestic Trade and Consumer Affairs is urged to take strict action against trades or suppliers who are found to be raising the price of chicken eggs, even though the supply of the product has now recovered. Barisan Nasional Leader Datuk Sri Johari Abdul Ghani has called on the unity government to fulfill the four needs of the people economy to improve the country economy. Dr. P. Ramasamy said the government in power, a coalition of coalitions and political parties, had the majority of 148 parliamentary seats. UMNO Youth Chief Dr. Muhammad Ahmad Saleh, speaking at the Unity Government National Youth Convention at the Kuala Lumpur World Trade Center yesterday. Thank you.
Wish the hope that help from the government can help the people. Next issue, cleaner who rape child sentenced to 8 years jail. Okay, Aisha will be continued the criminals issue.
Thank you, Sajatun Shafika. At Sarawak, a cleaner has been sentenced to 8 years in prison and 4 strokes of taken by the Session Court here today after pleading guilty to raping a 30-year-old girl. The victim gave birth to a baby boy last November. Judge Rosli Ahmad imposed the sentence on the accused Muhammad Ali, 47 years, when he plead guilty under Section 376 of the Penal Code, which provides for a maximum prison sentence of 20 years and caning. According to the charge, Muhammad Ali, who is an Indonesian passport holder, was accused of raping the victim, who was 30 years old at the time of the incident, in a palm oil plantation workers' house in Semporna at 4 p.m. on 2 April 2022. Deputy Public Prosecutor Muhammad Suhaimi Suryana prosecuted while the accused was unrepresented. In his submission, Suhaimi requests for a heavy sentence for the accused, taking into account public interest factor as well as the victim will be traumatized after being raped. The prosecutor explained that the victim, who is still attending school, should have lived a normal life like other girls but was forced to bear the responsibility of being a mother at a very young age. The report from the chemistry department also confirmed that the accused is the biological father of the baby. The prosecution also takes into account the fact that the accused is a foreigner who came to this country and should be given a heavy sentence and deported to his home country. Rossley ordered the accused to be imprisoned for 8 years with fourth stroke of the cane from the date of his arrest, and to be deported to his home country after serving his sentence. Based on the fact of the case, Muhammad Ali had raped the victim while the victim, who was sleeping alone in her house at around 4 p.m. on 2 April last year. He was arrested on 21 November last year after the victim complained of stomach pain and received treatment at Tawau Hospital. Examination then revealed that the victim was 38 weeks pregnant and she gave birth to a baby boy before revealing that she had been raped by the accuser. Thank you from me. Now back to the studio, Sajatul Safika.
I hope crime in Malaysia will decrease. Malaysia has sent athletes to compete in the Cambodia SEA Games. Rauda, as a reporter at SEA Games Cambodia, have continued.
Thank you, Ms. Sajatul Shafika. The 2023 SEA Games will be held for the first time featuring Cambodia as the host, and a total of 36 types of sports will be contested. This sports event shows that the national contingent is now ready to face the challenge in this biannual sports event by aiming to collect more than 40 gold medals. The Malaysian Olympic Council announced that a total of 677 athletes were signed in each sport that was contested, such as badminton squad, national diving squad, hockey squad, and many more. Malaysia recorded a very disappointing national achievement as it was ranked 7 with 34 gold medals, 45 silver medals, and 97 bronze medals. This is the country's worst achievement in the history of sea sports. Despite that, Malaysia managed to add 4 gold medals through the men hockey team that managed to defeat Singapore in the quarterfinal of the match, and the women hockey team that managed to beat Thailand and get the last gold medal. Muhammad Amirul, a senior player of the national hockey squad, said that the cooperation provided by teammates was the key to Malaysia easily beating Singapore and seeing Malaysia continue to dominate the SEA Games men's field hockey event for more than 5 decades. The head coach of the national women's hockey squad, Muhammad Nasir Nubli Ibrahim, said, "For the SEA Games this time, I can conclude that it is a good success for the team because there are many challenges that we have to face here." As a record, the national women's hockey team won gold in the 2017 edition before the sports was not contested in the 2019 edition games. The victory of the country hockey teams to some extent cured the disappointment of Malaysia, which failed to reach the target of obtaining 40 gold medals in the sea sports event. Moving on the development of the FIH Odisha Hockey Men's World Cup 2023. FIH Odisha Hockey Men's World Cup 2023 featuring Chile from South America as the opponent of the national hockey squad did not shake the spirit of Spirit Tiger at all to win this match and devised a strategy to gain victory, although Chile is the defending champion in a row. The match, which took place at the Birsa Munda Stadium in India, saw the Spirit Tigers struggle against Chile in the first half before scoring the winning goal in the 41st minute and went on to beat Chile in that match through a goal explosion by the nimble striker Nur Shafiq Sumantri. Malaysia managed to beat Chile in the 40th minute, although receiving a great shot from Chile in the 28th minute. Chile opened the scoring through Kuan Amoroso in the 20 minutes before Muhammad Razi Rahim equalized for Malaysia 6 minutes later. And one after Chile's third goal was disallowed by the referee with 7 minutes left in the game, and Malaysia successfully beat Chile 3-2 in the quarterfinal match. Head coach of the national hockey team, Aros Alvarez, praised the effort of the players who still display discipline and high commitment to rise up and defeat Chile. He said, "It's a victory that will give us a good step to the next level." The victory again fueled the spirit of the national hockey team to continue to be champions and set the right strategy to face New Zealand in the last action of the group stage this Saturday to open up a chance for the crossover round.
Hope national sport can progress to the limit. That's all the news today. We from Angels News Company want to wish you happy Eid al-Adha because in the near future Muslim will celebrate it. Thank you, Angels News.